The Ukrainian army carried out an extraordinary operation against a secret underground tunnel used by Russian troops for weeks. The tunnel was used not only as a hiding place for the soldiers, but also as an important ammunition depot. However, Ukrainian forces targeted this critical point by evaluating intelligence information and deployed kamikaze drones specially developed for the operation. Moving silently, the drones found the entrance to the tunnel and infiltrated it, unnoticed by Russian troops. Within a few seconds, the drones were on their way to the designated spots and spotted their targets. And then, a huge explosion. First one, then one after the other. The explosions echoed through the depths of the tunnel, wreaking havoc. The silent hunters of the Ukrainian army in the sky are on the move once again. A camouflaged Russian military vehicle, on its way to a covert operation, thought it would reach its target unnoticed. But Ukraine's vigilant and experienced drone operators tracked the vehicle's every move, moment by moment. The vehicle was moving through the trees over rough terrain. From the outside, it was specially camouflaged to look like an ordinary cargo vehicle. But no amount of camouflage could escape the sharp eyes of modern FPV, first-person view drones. The Ukrainian operators waited intently at their screens, patiently waiting for the right moment to strike. The Russian soldiers didn't even realize what was happening. In a few seconds, the drone locked onto the vehicle's weak point and drove at great speed, directly hitting the target. The force of the explosion threw the vehicle into the air, scattering metal fragments in all directions. In that moment, Ukraine's innovative warfare strategies were once again demonstrated on the battlefield. Write this more clearly. You can support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel in return for our efforts. Ukraine's FPV drones are once again operating with deadly precision on the battlefield. The 6 Russian soldiers advancing to attack Ukrainian positions thought they would reach their target unnoticed. However, the Ukrainian army's advanced surveillance systems and experienced UAV operators had already detected this movement. The enemy troops were trying to advance quietly, through bushes and using natural obstacles. They were planning to wait for night and launch a sudden attack. But for FPV drones, darkness or camouflage was not an obstacle. Ukrainian operators pinpointed the coordinates of the Russian soldiers and immediately launched an attack. The footage clearly shows soldiers of the Russian Ground Forces Command using motorcycles to move quickly across the terrain. This tactic was intended to allow the soldiers to move more quickly through narrow and rough roads, while at the same time making them smaller and more difficult targets. But the Ukrainian army acted just in time to reverse this strategy. Based on intelligence information, Ukrainian forces predetermined the route the motorcyclists would take. Special units and drones launched a flawless operation to eliminate the enemy's speed advantage. As the motorcycles sped along, the Ukrainian army's silent hunters in the sky identified targets one by one with their drones.